These words wanna cut me down. I'm gonna sing the blood, gonna drown a mind. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to another week of Kids Church at Home. I'm so glad that you are with us again for another week of fun and exploration and stories and song. We hope that you have fun this week with us. A special shout out and hello to Callie and to Molly and to Sydney and to Jackson and to Matthew. We're so glad that you guys join us. It's great. And keep on sending us some feedback and pictures of the crafts and the things that you do when we are apart from each other. This week we're going back to the beginning where our story is about creation and the world around us, all this life that is around us. There are many, many stories of creation, but we're going to share one today. And what we remember in our stories of creation is that we are all created in God's love. Everything and everybody. And that's really, really important to remember these days, that we all have a place and we all have value and we are all loved and we are all important. And not only is it important to remember for ourselves, it's important for us to remember as we treat others around us in the same love and respect that we were each created in. Our song today, therefore, celebrates that there is a place for all of us, an important place for all of us in this world. It's called Place in the Choir, and I'll invite you to join along if you know the chorus for sure, and we've got some actions that we'll show you, and to sing along with the rest if you know the rest. So the words are all God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher. Some sing out loud on the telephone wire, and some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now. So come, sing with me. All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher. Some sing out loud on a telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now. Got that? Let's do it again. Here we go. All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher. Some sing out loud on a telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now. Listen to the top where the little birds sing with the melodies, and the high notes singing the hoot owl cries over everything, and the blackbird disagrees. The dogs and the cats, they take up the middle while the honeybee hums, and the cricket fiddles, the donkey brays, and the pony neighs. The old gray badger sighs. Let's sing together. All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher. Some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now. All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher. Some sing out loud on a telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now. Thank you so much for singing. You know, one of the important things about singing in a choir is that it's just as important to listen to each other as it is to sing out. And when we listen to each other, we adjust our own voice to make space for the others in the choir with us. Creating space in a choir isn't just about moving over and giving somebody a seat. It's about adjusting our voice so that their voice is heard. And when all of our voices are equally heard, the choir sounds so much better. I wonder who in your life you could listen to more, who in your life, in listening, you could adjust a little bit more. I wonder maybe if you need to create more space for a brother or a sister, or maybe you need to create more space for a friend and listen to their ideas. Or maybe there's somebody new in the neighborhood that could be heard. Or maybe there's somebody that you don't think you like, or that is really, really different from you. I wonder if creating space to listen to that person and create space for them in the choir, whether or not that might change you as much as it would change them. So the story I'm going to tell today with some pictures is a story of creation that comes from the very beginning of the Bible in a book called Genesis. It's one of the stories of creation in there. It's not the only one. But it's a familiar one, and I want you, as you listen to it, to think about how when people were first sharing this story, they would be gathering as a community around a fire. And they would be gathering, and the elders of the community would be sharing the story to remind the people of how important everything in creation is around us and how it's all interconnected. And maybe they would tell the story in a call and response. And so maybe to remember the story better, you would have the storyteller tell a part and then the community respond. So I want to try that a little bit. As I tell the story, I will tell a piece of the story. And then we'll end that piece with the words, God said, it is good. And as you hear those words, I want you to yell out those words too. God said, it is good. Because creation, all of creation, is good. So here's the story. Before God created the world, there was nothing at all except God. On the first day of creation, the wind of God blew. Whish, whoosh, swoosh. God said, let there be light. Crackle, boom, bang, there was light. Then split! God divided the light and the darkness into day and night. And God said, it is good. On the second day, God said, let there be sky. Pillow, billow, poof! There was a sky. And God said, it is good. On the third day, God said, let there be water and dry land, and drip, drop, kerplunk, there was water. Crackle, crunch, snap, there was dry land. God saw the water and land and said, it is good. Then God said, let there be plants and trees, and rumble, rustle, pop, there were plants and there were trees. And God said, it is good. On the fourth day, God said, let there be a sun and a moon and stars. Glimmer, shine, shimmer. There was a sun and a moon and thousands of stars. God saw that the sun and moon and stars were beautiful and said, it is good. On the fifth day, God said, let there be sea animals that swim and birds that fly. Wiggle, splish, splash, there were sea animals, and flutter, putter, tweet, there were birds. And God said, it is good. On the sixth day, God said, let there be animals of every kind on the earth. Growl, prowl, snort, there were animals with fur. Skitter, scatter, creep, there were bugs. And slither, slink, hop, there were reptiles. God saw that the animals and the bugs and the reptiles were good. Then God said, let there be people on earth. And blink, wink, hiccup, there were people on earth. God saw that the people were very good. And God said, it is good. On the seventh day, God said, it's time to rest. Phew, phew, ah. And so God and all of creation rested. And it was good. Today for our craft time, we're going to do a game, a drawing game. And since we're celebrating creation and creatures and all kinds of different creatures, in this game, we're going to create new creatures together. Now, do you guys remember this game? So we're going to start with a piece of paper and fold it into 3 equal parts. And each of us is going to start with one of these. And on this part of the paper, we're going to put the head and the neck of our creature. And then we're going to fold it over And we're going to give it to the next, we're going to trade pages, and then the next person is going to do the shoulder and arms, and then we'll fold it over, and the next person will do the legs. So we have to be kind of very sneaky about it and secret about it. We can't show each other what we're doing, so that it's a surprise when we open it up at the end and we see the full creature. Okay? Does that make sense? Let's see what we can come up with when we play this game. So let's start by picking a color. Okay. So we each have our color, and we are going to draw our creatures in marker, because when we're drawing there are no mistakes. Whatever you do is just going to turn it into the creature. So there's not going to be any mistakes, and that's why we can be confident drawing with our marker. So I'm going to hand each of us one, and now, without showing the other people, let's draw our head and neck of our creature. Ready? Okay, let's do it. Okay.
Can I do it?
All right, so everybody, here we are. Our markers bled through the paper, so we have this extra piece of paper. So we've now folded it. The head, we're going to have the head down, so our next person can't see it. We're going to have 2/3 of the page here. And I've put little marks up at the top, at the fold, that shows the next person where the neck starts, so that might help. So Maudlin's done the same, and we can see Eli. So, are we ready to trade?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, let's trade. I'll take Eli's. There we go. Okay, so here we go for the middle part of the body. Okay, so we have finished the middle part of the body with whatever that middle part is going to be. And now we're going to fold the 2 parts that were done behind our page. We have 1 piece left. Are we ready to trade for the last piece? Okay, here we go. Last piece.
Wait. Can I use my I do mine?
You're doing the legs, I'm doing the legs, we're all doing the legs. So we are all finished. All of us have done a head, and we've done a body with whatever the body is, and we've done a bottom, and we're going to pass it back to where they each started, and then we'll reveal the creatures that we have come up with. So that one goes to you, Maudlin. Maudlin, would you like to reveal your creature first? That's awesome, look at that. Oh, he's so fun, and he's playing guitar. So cool. Eli, let's see your creature. What happened with yours? Look at that. That's so fun. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Are you ready to see the third one? That's so fun. Oh my goodness.
It's so fat.
Oh my goodness. We have created such amazing creatures. And we've been joined by a 4th creature here this week. This is Pitch. And he likes to play on the floor with us, so that's fun. Well, my friends, this week is creation, so go outside. You know, these are pretty funny looking creations, but I'll bet you when you go outside and you look at the bugs that are outside, or you look at creatures outside, you'll find some pretty weird and awesome creatures that are just part of normal creation. Like the platypus, for instance. The platypus kind of feels like one of these pieces of creation, doesn't it? With all of its weird parts of its body. So go out this week, celebrate creation, notice, what do you find outside in your backyard or your neighborhood? What is amazing? What is funny? What is just beautiful? And enjoy. We'll see you next week, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Let them face me down.